Today we are searching high and low for a missing feature in EA Sports UFC 4. Rumor has it may be hiding out in a tub of John Jones protein powder.
Picogram.
What's up guys, MMA Game here bringing you another video. Today we will be discussing a feature that has been lacking from the EA Sports UFC series for far too long. But before we get started, I want to let you guys know that if you have any crazy top knockouts, you can send those in with the link below in the description, and it does not have to be limited to UFC 4. It can be any of the UFC games, any boxing game, anything you want. Make sure to send in your clips with the link below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to head kick that like button and turn on notifications. So what is this feature that we are talking about in this video? It is actually the replay editor. Now you may be thinking to yourself, but EA Sports UFC 4 already has a replay feature. What are you talking about? While it's true the game does have a replay feature in between rounds and at the end of fights, it does not offer the same level of customization and control as a full-fledged replay editor. Let's take a trip down memory lane to 2010 when EA released a game called EA MMA, my personal favorite MMA game ever made. One of the standout features of this game was the replay editor, which allowed players to pause, rewind, and fast forward through replays, as well as adjust the camera angle and add various type of visual effects. It was a game changer that allowed players to analyze their performances and learn from their mistakes. And not only were you able to learn from your own mistakes with this replay editor, the way it was set up is that I could watch other people's replays that were in the top 10, top 100, and I could see what they were doing. So I could go and watch their replays because the game actually saved their past 5 fights in their replay, and you could go and watch those fights and see what they did, see how they win, and you could implement that into your own game. So it was extremely beneficial in learning the game, seeing what works and what people were using at the highest level of competitive play. Fast forward to 2023, and we still don't have a similar feature in EA Sports UFC 4. It's a strange omission, especially when you consider that EA has included replay editors in other popular games like the EA Skate franchise 1, 2, and 3, and it will also be featured in their up-and-coming Skate game that has yet to be released. In fact, replay editors have become a staple feature in almost all competitive games, especially fighting games, shooter games, FPS, Halo, all these type of games, Gears of War, Fortnite, all these games have replay editors where you can go in, change camera angles. Some of them even have competitive tournament type special controls where they can engage differently from a spectator aspect, enhancing the viewer experience with dynamic camera angles and different types of things that can happen. So what gives, EA? Why has this feature been overlooked in the UFC series? It's a question that has left many players scratching their heads, and I'm definitely one of them. With these type of UFC games, they don't have the best type of tutorial systems. It's not a particularly easy game to learn. There's a lot of complexity with different things. So adding a replay editor or a replay feature that was similar to EA MMA, where you could go and watch these top guys and see how they are playing and implement their moves, their style. Also, it's good for actually fixing the game and fixing bugs, because if you can go and watch people nowadays on YouTube could go and watch these people who are getting these cheesy wins using these tactics, put them on blast on YouTube, and then the developers could then fix these issues much more quickly. So it's definitely a thing that needs to be featured in UFC 5. A replay editor would help out quite a bit, especially when you're talking about the competitive play tournaments, being able to go through different camera dynamic angles, not just seeing the just straightforward gameplay angle, but if you're watching a fight, have it move around, zoom in, have even different people have controls of different type of angles. You could do so much with it. More in-depth replays. You could do custom replays of different key moments in the fight. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments. And in conclusion, the replay editor is a feature that is long overdue for the EA Sports UFC series. In conclusion, the replay editor is a feature that is long overdue for the EA Sports UFC series. It's a tool that would benefit players by allowing them to learn from their mistakes and improve their skills. It would also enhance the spectator experience and make the esports scene more enjoyable for viewers. Here's hoping that we see this feature added in UFC 5. Thanks for watching, and be sure to leave your thoughts on the topic in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And again, if you have any crazy knockouts and want to see them featured in the next top 50 knockout video, check the link in the description. All praises to the Most High. Till next time, this has been MMA Game. Peace.